All right, Ash. Now to the search for Nancy Guthrie, mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie. The 84-year-old went missing Sunday after missing church, really Saturday night in the overnight hours. And so far, investigators still don't have many legitimate leads, but there is new information coming out about possible ransom notes. Let's get to NBC's Liz Kreutz from Tucson.
Well, hey there. I think we are all hoping that by now we'd have some more information to share. But as of my last conversation with the sheriff, he says they still don't have any solid lead or suspect. It has now been nearly 72 hours since Nancy Guthrie was taken from her home, and this continues to be a critical race against time. We know she needs that life-saving medication that she takes. And we are learning some new details, though. NBC News is aware of reports of two unsubstantiated ransom notes that were sent to two news outlets. Law enforcement has not verified the accuracy or the legitimacy of these ransom notes, but they do say they are investigating. The Pima County Sheriff told us that they are sending any of these tips to FBI as well, and we know that the FBI is now involved. President Trump was actually asked about Nancy Guthrie's disappearance. He called it a terrible situation, and when asked, he said he was willing to potentially commit to sending additional federal resources here to help with this search. A big question that we have right now is why law enforcement hasn't been able to obtain or figure out if it even exists footage from the surveillance cameras at Nancy Guthrie's home. The sheriff tells us they're working with some of the tech companies to see if there is any footage from those overnight hours, and if so, if it could be of value to them where they could potentially see any kind of suspect. Here in Tucson, the community is rallying behind the family. Tonight, a local church is hosting and organizing a candlelight service for Nancy to pray for her safe return. And as for Savannah, she understandably is no longer going to be going to the Olympics, where she was scheduled to host the opening ceremonies in Italy this Friday. She's obviously going to stay here in Tucson as the family continues their search. Back to you.